Oh, we're not muted. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Today is gonna be different.
He's going to be awake for this one.
Yeah. I slept 8 hours last night.
Mm-hmm. Awaken my video game.
So, you said earlier we're just gonna be doing the same thing we did yesterday, except with me being conscious.
Roughly, yes. Still gonna play Ogryn.
You're not gonna touch any of the other classes?
I'm an Ogryn main. What do you want?
Variety.
The most you're gonna get in variety at the moment is different weapons. Because I'm pretty sure I spent most of what little stream there was using the pickaxe and kickback.
Yeah, man, we still got like 100 minutes last yesterday. We're good. We're Gucci. We're fine. We're good. You can go next.
The more one learns of the alien, the more one will come to loathe it.
I think the xenomorph is okay. We have entered the game.
We has.
I keep forgetting that your outfit has snacks on it.
It does.
I see you're in Shift tab.
I am.
Thank God that doesn't appear on OBS.
It does not. How was it? I need better clubs.
So what are you gonna go for?
Maybe a shovel.
I do like shovels.
Shovel.
What kind of shovel are you going for?
Just the basic one.
Okay,
No fancy things about it.
No bells or whistles.
The other two varieties of shovel have folding action that lets you use it kind of like a pickaxe.
Huh.
But basic shovel. And plain old ripper gun.
My authority comes direct from Inquisitor Grendel.
And then you got Boyo.
To speak of your successes.
Oh.
That is not the kind of person I would call Boyo. Like, I feel like he would use your large intestine as a scarf if you did that to him.
He's a bureaucrat.
Beardocrat?
Bureaucrat.
I personally heard beardocrat. Not with my ears, I heard bureaucrat, but my mind wanted to hear beardocrat.
Cool. Nothing I care about.
I wish you every success.
How about you?
Your word is my law.
Boring. Can throw you at Hadron.
Look upon your weaponry with respect, for it is beloved of the Omnissiah.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep boop, bada bop boop, pow.
E.
Gonna use the same gun as yesterday?
Ripper gun?
No, you're using the kickback yesterday.
I used a bit of Ripper, bit of kickback. But a lot of
I
kickback.
mostly remember the times where you sliced someone not cleanly but in half,
Mm-hmm.
or just made their torso disappear, leaving their legs and arms to fall to the ground.
Grenades!
I thought you just throw rocks.
Oh, I picked up I'm using the grenade launcher, the Rumbler.
Ah.
It's a kickback, but it fires grenades the size of the size of softballs.
I thought those were the regular size of grenades.
You know what I mean. It's a big bong. It's a big rock that goes.
Fires grenades.
It's a
the
rock
size
that
of
goes
regular
bang.
Grenades.
It's a rock that goes bang.
Remember, self-preservation is a luxury that none of you have earned.
He seems nice.
Loading.
I want to come up with a short little ditty, but I didn't.
Oh, every 45 seconds. I forgot that got buffed.
This is gonna go great. 2 of your 4 members can't fucking see.
They're psychers. They have they have brains. They can kill people with their mind.
Do none of you have a gun?
I have a gun. And one of them might have one or both of them might have a gun. And if they don't have a gun, they have a staff that will assist them in the killing of people with their brains.
Neural implant that leads directly from their brain to their god staff. To their god
Not
stick.
quite. You know what a psyker is?
No.
Well, as you might expect, they're psychic. And specifically, they have a connection to the warp. So, they're basically venting super hell at people with their brains and
Oh
souls.
yeah, they have to be trained to control her or else they fucking explode, right?
And even with the training, they can explode. But really,
I'm assuming you can in this game, and it does a fuck ton of damage.
basically, if you use your powers too much without trying to vent, then you go down while exploding on nearby enemies.
Huh.
Just immediately, however much health you have,
The
0.
hourglass is one of the less stable areas of Tertia.
Problem. The vault is locked and you need to bypass security.
Oink.
Solution. Acquire Cypher ident from Servitor Colony and utilize.
I keep expecting you to just split their heads in half like a watermelon.
Oh yeah, that is exactly what it should be doing, but they didn't have that coded in.
Bad game.
Boom. Our veteran, Galahad, has taken a bit of damage.
Good. Can you fire in this game?
Not really. You just block their bullets.
Ah.
And your character will comment, "Stop shooting me."
So you can freely shoot your teammates with little consequence.
You're wasting
than-
ammo.
Well, yeah, that's right. Little consequence and not no consequence.
You're wasting ammo and you get yelled at.
Well, that's about it. No health is lost.
Yeah. Worth noting, the Psyker's staves go right through.
Huh. My favorite weapon in the game.
Uh-huh. It
Not
is
even
beloved.
The gun that shoots people in half. It's the rock.
Double.
Like a kid's baseball through a glass window.
Uh-huh. The basic shovel is just a nice jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Decent at single target, decent at horde clear, excellent stagger. I don't like that now. I don't like that sound.
What does that sound mean?
That means a demon host. Of course it's right next to the altar.
And you said you lose it as one person by dealing with that thing, right? If you're lucky.
If you're unlucky, you're gonna lose one person. If you're lucky, you kill it before it kills anyone.
Leroy!
Without duty, one has no purpose. Wouldn't you concur?
Sorry. That first rock throw, though, where you just throw a fucking concrete brick. And you just... And as you're turning around, I just see a fucking splatter of blood.
Oh, that was a pox burster. That's the one with explosives tied to them.
And when does that start?
When they die, they go bang. You
Okay,
prefer
it
having
makes
them go bang somewhere other than next to you.
Okay, it makes it... Because it looked like you threw the rock at Mach 5, and he suffered the
And he exploded. God, I want to smash it. Because I'm a nice person and I don't want to fuck my team. Why are there so many gunners? Holy shit.
They had to say it like the gun store.
Enemies in
Going to the gun store, buying me some guns.
Oh, welcome. I just used a heat. Point. Boink. Boink.
Oh, they don't explode on impact?
Nope, they explode shortly afterwards. This means that you can actually get a headshot with the grenade, followed by the grenade landing at their feet.
Nice, a double donk.
Uh-huh.
Stun them by giving them a concussion, and then blow them off.
Yeah, it's a big rock that you throw at them and it explodes shortly afterward.
A big rock that has a detonator.
Mm-hmm. I am ablaze. Oh yeah, Ogren has fuck tons of health, more if he builds for it, which I have.
You're a big slab of meat with with rage.
Uh-huh.
A big angry slab of meat with a shovel they found in a trench.
Oh no, they didn't find it, they were given it. Takes his head off.
I
Boink.
could hear the
Crunch. It makes a very satisfying crunch noise
well, the grenade launcher.
when it hits someone in the face.
Radion neutralized.
I've got a blessing on my grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Adhesive charge.
Does it give you sticky bombs or?
Specifically, the bombs will stick to heavier targets, carapace armor or unyielding. So basically, ogrins and monsters.
But it does little to nothing on other targets, just the regular grenade launcher, which is still pretty good.
Oh no, it's purely a benefit. It just guarantees maximum damage to those targets, and also does
Yeah.
bonus damage to those targets.
Yeah. I wasn't saying it was a down. I'm just saying it is extra good against heavy targets, but still a grenade launcher against lighter targets.
It's basically one of the best blessings for it. Punk. Punk. Do you like the noises that the shovel makes?
One thing that I really just want is that there's sound design for people getting chopped in half is very nice.
Darktide and Vermintide have the best melee combat I've played in any game.
Including Marvel.
Yes. Including Marvel, including Warframe.
Okay, I have to say it. What about Guilty Gear?
That's a fighting game.
Yeah, but that has melee combat, so what's the verdict?
Not as visceral.
Someone call for a web gun.
Somebody come, it's the weather boy.
Last deal and drugs.
You don't need fighting stim,
It's nice.
but you don't need it.
He was already dead, but that was just for fun.
So many following Brent.
Desecrating corpses is a nice time.
It is gratifying to see our allies.
Do you like the splatter on the door? That his skull was crushed against.
Rose sees a softball-sized hole go into his friend and immediately tries shooting the guy who shot it. It's funny because that was the wrong decision.
Because the softball just blew up.
I wonder what that is.
Oxburster somewhere. Yeehaw!
I can so realistically hear him going. Like I can see his propeller hat spinning when he does that. Please tell me. Please tell me you can give the ogre a propeller hat.
No, unfortunately.
Damn. I need to see
Fuck.
Because he just had like a 5-pound brick hurled at his face.
5.
20-pound brick.
Better.
Bro just had a rock the size of his head hurled at him at the speed he was running.
He did a backflip.
He was knocked back and somehow landed face first.
Boink.
Bro did a 270 degrees
Boink. Boink. Boink.
Lamentable.
Boink.
This should never have been permitted
Donk.
to decay. Cipher ident retrieval imperative.
And hitting them in the head with the grenade launcher stuns them, right?
It's a.
Or if it doesn't take their head off completely.
If it doesn't kill them, it will. They will at the very least notice.
I really
Like
want to
a
see you
big
get a double
target
dunk.
might just go.
I really want to see you get a double dunk.
I've done it.
Just like this hand.
Yeah.
Ah, shit! I missed it.
It's not like it goes very far.
Here. Data interrogation rate. Acceptable.
Get off me bum. There we go. Ah, one of the things broke. One of our psychers is dying.
Failure is making me testy.
Why do I feel like the Ogre is the last person we should be dealing with this? Like, not just lore-wise. I feel like he would go he who button and then blow everything up.
All systems
Or break the controller.
restored.
Yeah.
We have
Ooh.
technology.
I got the... Also, I heard the grenade bounce off of 2 people before hitting the ground. I've got a thing on my shovel, brutal momentum. If I hit the head, then I can keep carving through targets without any loss of momentum. Why am I on fire?
Probably because of all that fire that's over there.
Data flow resuming. No interruptions.
Over for you.
There was a flamer. Someone shot it.
My hand hurts for some reason.
Would it be from the slam, 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 slam? Oh yeah, every weapon in this game has something on the alt fire. For the shovel.
Do try not to make a muddle of this task, Varlix.
Do you ever want to use that?
It is a fantastic stop tool.
You will go this far and no.
You
Pop it in there. It's like 3 frames on my screen.
on the club. The alt fire for the club is you do an open hand slap. The most funny part, in a previous version of the game, you could stun lock a monster with that. Just by slapping them in the face repeatedly.
Why did you do that?
No, like they just flinch backwards.
Rubbing the spot. That was so mean.
But you can just slap backhand, slap backhand, slap backhand, slap backhand. And they just, so long as you kept hitting them in the face, they couldn't do anything.
Systems green. Uplink resuming. As you were.
Fucking get him. Right there. Okay.
Oh, right click is block.
Oh, alt fire? Wait, what was the alt fire then?
One of my alternate mouse buttons.
Cipher
Okay.
item acquired. Proceed
4 or
with
5.
mission.
I don't remember. One closer to my hand.
That's 4.
I missed. I did not miss.
The way he just falls over.
Oh yeah, I've seen them just go flying because they keep their momentum when they die.
After being hit by a rock.
Yeah, they keep their momentum when they die, so they just keep going.
You hit him right in his liver and he couldn't fucking he couldn't deal with it anymore. Oh my kidneys.
My fragile internal organs.
Ro had rock kidney replacement surgery. That's bad.
Even I don't recognize this place.
That's
How
bad.
long has it been left this way?
If it's so bad.
Whenever the cost of repair outweighed its usefulness.
It is
Where are they
melancholy
going?
to see the city.
Where are they to get me?
Oh. Or a dog.
These aren't infected fucking zealots. These are just New York police. He killed a guy at a JCPenney's and they're coming to get him.
I'm a fucking missed.
Bro, duck your shot.
Proceed as planned to hangar Delta 175.
Hot fire, hot fire. When the game first came out, standing in fire would just annihilate your toughness. That's the blue bar above my health.
Uh-huh.
That was rather annoying.
So they nerfed that.
Instead they made it so that the longer you stand in the fire, the more damage it does. Hello, hi.
You may want
Oh,
to step
yeah.
back. Okay, you may have wanted to step back.
I'm being used as a chew toy.
Oh,
It's getting its nibbles.
Galahad. Yeah, the New York police stop.
Funny thing about the Ogren, when they're reviving someone, they cannot be interrupted. Unless something like flat out grabs them. Hello. Okay.
I love the rocks.
It's efficient.
I love the rock and the jab so much.
Just a quick little uppercut.
You're not even putting any force into it. You're just... And because you're an Ogren, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Punch his corpse.
Tertium's a wonder. The greatest planetary capital for 3 sectors.
Shame if someone were to wreck the
Send
joint.
it across the ass.
Oh dear.
Such a wimpy punch, but because you're an Ogren, it works.
Just spamming the marking button. Oh yeah, alt fire for a lot of Ogren guns are hit them with the gun. It's something that just comes up when you're engineering for an Ogren. They're gonna hit someone with it.
Yeah.
They're gonna use it as a club.
Just make sure they know.
It's
how
not
to
an
pull
if, it's a when.
Just make sure how they know how to pull the trigger and how to reload the gun.
And you might want to put the equivalent of child safety on the gun.
Like a big switch that says,
That's the thing, by the way. You know the Ripper gun?
yeah.
It's burst fire specifically because if they didn't make it burst fire, they'd just empty the gun in one giant, over-enthusiastic burst.
I wonder if they have testing these things.
Soldiers. Also
You guys.
testing. What are 2 of you doing here? 3 of you!
They're having a get together. They're sharing sandwiches.
Another one? I mean, I'm okay with it, but...
Who's getting the sandwiches? Make sure you grab their barbecue chips. My favorite flavor.
I have no idea where that was.
Huh. Throw a rock at him.
Waypoint logged. Proceed downwards to reach Hangar Delta 175.
That doesn't look like it should be doing anything.
Chopper's down and dead.
On it.
Almost got it. There you go.
Yep. Dunk.
Ogre feels like the silly little guy of this game.
He kind of is. Everyone loves the big man.
Yeah.
Almost never will you find a toxic Ogre.
Yeah.
However, it is worth noting that the jab will stagger just about everything that isn't a monster.
Like, I don't have the word to describe how wimpy that punch looks.
But I can turn steel bars into pretzels on a dare,
Yeah.
or just because I was bored,
Yeah, he'll do it for one dead rat.
probably. And then he'll thank you for giving him a rat.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
To
They're
excise
like
bomb
mushrooms.
Fireside 13. Negligible.
Would it be fair to describe this violence as excessive?
Probably. But Warhammer. Excessive violence is just part of the brand.
Yeah. I remember when we were playing Vermintide, and I was looking around the main castle that you stay at, and I just found a pile of skulls, and you said, "Yeah, those are normal."
Yeah, that's just Warhammer.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
This level.
You can just recognize the level you were on.
I had a brief. Which one are we doing again? I can tell that we're in the hourglass, but which hourglass mission are we doing? No, this is the one where we're getting samples. I trust you can all see that. I can't see shit.
After this game, I'm gonna get a snack, but okay.
Gonna take a little bit to get to the next mission running anyway, so.
Okay. So I can go get it now?
Well, after this
Yeah,
match.
I said after this game.
After this mission.
Oh, okay.
In other words, group up.
Anything? Box? Yay.
You've already gotten 3,000 more skulls. Did you play more off stream yesterday?
Yes.
Huh. Right, I was unconscious.
Uh-huh. You were off spending time with someone else.
Many stories about that planet.
The Eye of Terror was ever a haunt of evils and long forgotten mistakes. They have a habit of returning.
That is the most exaggerated German man I've ever heard.
And yet, I love him.
Yes.
Cells accessible. Locate the contagion canisters.
Nice wind-up, dickhead. Okay. The vaults that we want are the ones lit up in red.
Okay. What happens if you open up the other vaults?
There's nothing in them.
Okay.
Burning our cooking rations today.
Oh no, they're on fire. You said these were the rejects?
These are criminals that were given a second chance by working underneath the Inquisition as disposable fodder. At the point I am fully part of the retinue, but note,
I love how you expect to block that explosion with a thin metal rod.
oh, I don't plan to block it, because you can't block it, except I think with the Ogryn's slab shield.
Oh yeah, I've seen you scroll past that thing a couple times.
It's a door with a handle.
Yeah. I mean, most doors do have handles.
As in a shield handle, you pedantic fuck.
You said it was a door with a handle. How else are you
Anyway,
going to open
the reason
door?
I do this is so that I can shove them away. Something on my hand.
Get off there.
I did. Oh, he's got it.
For a second, it looked like you were holding a peach.
Normally, heavy objects like this slow you down, but Ogryn is Ogryn, so they are not slowed down.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Come through.
That thing gave you 50 shield.
That?
While you were holding that thing, you had a plus 50 next to your 100.
Oh no, that is from the morale boost that the veteran is doing.
Oh, okay.
There goes the dog. And there goes me if I'm not careful.
Ow.
Rock.
How did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
The rock went through him.
Sure. On my screen, it looked like the dog went between your legs, and you were throwing at the spot he was in front of you.
Ow, ow.
You're still walking out, you're fine.
I'm getting hit markers on my back. They sting. Oh yeah. There's the in-universe reason for every character having toughness.
The Ogre, I'm assuming, is just your big, fat...
Ogren is purely just pure thick skin and muscle. Veteran,
It looks
it's
like a
body
Tootsie
armor.
Roll. Hold on, hold that thing out again? Oh, damn it. What were you just holding? Because it looked like a Tootsie Roll in your hands.
It's a stem. It's about this big.
Do you eat it?
No, you do a...
Okay, you actually inject it. Okay.
You stab it into your wrist.
What would happen if you ate it?
You'd be crunching down on metal, glass, and drugs.
It's Ogre, he can handle it.
He's got a idle dialogue of him making coughing noises. Got a bit of bone or bristle stuck in there.
Yeah, he could definitely just chow down on a syringe. He would definitely do that. Anyway, I'm gonna go get that snack now. Be right back.
I'm going to go look at shops and shit while I wait. Eating data from disk. Just needed to get a bowl.
I just needed a bowl. The snacks are at my desk. Everything all right?
I now know what that thing was. That was on my hand.
What was it?
With gunk from my mouth.
We do need to clean these.
However long of dead skin.
Some people find this legitimately disgusting, so maybe we should stop.
Fair enough.
Of it appear to be missing.
Probably just data gremlins, Mom. Back on Armageddon, things got a bit tricky during the final days of the war.
Which war was that exactly?
Alright, so what now?
There's only one battle for Armageddon that matters, Mom.
Mom.
I will assist.
What now, sir?
God. That's a good thing. It's a good club.
So,
Need some upgrades.
All it needs is the Lord's blessing. Yeah, no, yeah.
I'll throw it at Hadron.
transaction off.
Collider?
Commencing
Collider?
disengagement.
No.
I shall tend
Hadron
back
Omega 77. The endearingly grouchy tech priestess.
Okay, I gotta admit, he looks sick.
That's a tech priest.
Did we talk to him yesterday?
Gee.
Did we talk to her yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
I have no memory of this.
Consecrate. Consecrate.
marvel is
Consecrate. Empower. Empower.
our prayers
Empower.
have been answered.
Ow.
He's looking at a guide right now.
Means that I don't have to think.
Oh no.
Yielding.
Praise the Omnissiah.
Carapace.
It is done.
Rust is fine. Skull Crusher can be replaced with... That need... Skull Crusher.
The machine god is most most generous.
Almost perfect, just needs a bit more juice.
I don't know why, but I can see her running a bakery. It's just the oddest vibe. Like she would run an excellent bakery. I don't know what it is. Like, her bread would be delicious.
So, as it is, this is technically a worse club than what I already have, but
However,
once I've got it fully upgraded, it will be better.
okay.
Oh yes, I wanted to throw things at her.
Do you think she would make birthday cakes to order?
No.
Let the machine god's blessings be teased forth.
We sell what's in the stand, take it or leave it. Like, she would be kind of a bitch, but you deal with it because her product is that good. Like, am I crazy?
I guess.
Like, she's good at what she does, and she knows it,
Mm-hmm.
and has been running this bakery for 40 years, and cannot wait to get rid of it and pass it on to their children.
No. They'd get it wrong.
Oh, no.
Club!
They want so badly to get rid of this fucking thing, but they can't.
Hmm. Oh, my Grenadier gauntlets kinda suck.
They'll get better ones.
Some other time. Some other time. You, however, you shall do.
Linked heavy stubber.
Look at this bitch.
Wow. I mean this as a compliment. I feel like hugging an ogre would be a lot like hugging you.
Yay.
Let us scour away old scars and awaken new purpose.
Like, I know nothing about this game or much about Warhammer, so I'm running completely off of vibes alone.
Go.
How accurate am I?
Killing to be done.
Not terribly inaccurate, although not all Ogrins are that friendly.
The ones that let you hug them.
They'd probably be pretty good at it. Club and big gun.
They'd give tiny human children piggyback rides. This is why I love slice of life shit. Because it gets adorable.
That guy running the lab shield.
Gumbo slice.
We've had reports of heretics up in Froneside. I want
3 Ogrins with clubs.
Once Masosi's dropped
Type your name in chat.
we're heading into Enclave and Barros. You're to get
I like doing that.
station back in our hands. Gives us a base of operations, even if we can't hold it forever.
Lug. Strike team. Lug. Mo.
Now type love with a question mark.
Hold on, we have to wait for the third one.
I don't think they're doing it.
Also, our one non-Ogrin is named Grug.
Good stone. Strong buildings.
Stay alert. If you think you can manage that.
You staring at me? Don't.
The Skylink's your first port of call. Look for a big bridge.
Best foot forward. We're going to war. Stab shotgun.
Like Gumbo goes to a high-end French restaurant. Hello, sir. What can I get for you?
That again.
Just imagine Gumbo going to a high-end French restaurant. Can you share what may I get for you? Gumbo. I'm sorry, sir. We do not offer gumbo on the menu. Gumbo. Sir, we do not serve gumbo here. Then he points to the menu. He wants the French onion soup.
Gumbo.
This way!
Brings him the food. Enjoy your food, sir. He nods. He like tucks his napkin into his shirt. Lays it out. Holds the spoon with one finger.
I hear demon host.
Takes a bite.
Demon, of course! Watch it, lads!
Do not disturb the sleeping demon host.
He takes a sip from his tea.
Oh, they reworked this thing's moveset a little.
And then he puts down a wad of onion on the table when he's finished eating.
Donk.
The entire wad is $1 bills.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you're focusing. I feel like Gumbo would be the smartest, most polite ogre you've ever seen, but all he can say is Gumbo.
Rada.
Eventually somebody gives him the ability to talk, but they immediately take it away because he would not shut the fuck up.
Thank you. I've had so much I wanted to talk about. Crunch. I like the crunching noise that the club makes when it hits people.
Skylink's in isolation conflict. Can't blame them for trying.
Alright, the more I think about it, the more I love Gumbo.
How'd you like this now?
I feel like you'd be better at this than Gumbo. Yep, you are.
Oh. How many skulls? Yay.
He goes to New Orleans and he spends way too much money because everybody thinks he wants Gumbo. He tries calling the waiter back. Gumbo!
It's rolling! It's rolling!
Pulling out the gun for fun. Ah!
What happened? I was chewing.
I got blown up by a pox burster.
That's it.
Educate station!
Gumbo slice.
Look for some power cells.
Cylindrical gumbo cut up like pizza. If your gumbo was solid enough to slice, you've done something wrong.
You've been on gumbo for the past 10 minutes.
It's fun to talk about.
Boink.
I think it's dead.
Excuse you, I'm busy.
I'm gonna be honest, it looked like he got pulled off stage by a shepherd's pin. Fuck that guy. You dodged everyone else and just came up to him.
Bladdered. Crunch, 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 crunch. You hear it?
Dude, I feel it.
Power's flowing and we should be good to move.
Bodies flying with every swing.
I know, it's great. Even the bodies you're not directly hitting are appearing on the screen.
These ones bleed red instead of green.
I can imagine a Resident Evil style game like this.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
Resident Evil made by
Surprised they
Fat
haven't
Shark?
done it yet.
Resident Evil made by Fat Shark? Holy shit.
Oh, the people who made this game?
Fat Shark is the devs.
I'm assuming they also made Vermintide.
Yep.
I feel like it'd be third person. And I'm debating whether or not you would play as like the major characters like Leon, Ada, or if you'd just be like random nobodies who help out the main characters.
Vermintide says the former, Darktide says the latter.
Darktide, you are the main character.
No, Vermintide, you are named dudes. Although, they were created for that game.
Yeah.
Games.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, would you be able to pick through the main dudes and chicks? You're saying chicks. Like, would you be like the main characters, Leon, Jill, Ada, etc., etc.? Or would you be some random stooges to help out?
Some random agents.
Yeah.
Don't know. Although, actually, now that I think about it, Darktide and Vermintide have really big emphasis on melee combat.
I imagine it'd be a bit more like Left 4 Dead than this.
Yeah.
And more focused on the guns rather than the melee. I feel like they do guns well.
Oh yeah, I haven't played the more ranged focused stuff on stream yet. Note, every class has 3 sub-categories that their talent trees are split into. I've been playing the left side tree of Ogren this whole time, the Skullbreaker, which is just melee all day, every day.
Hold on, imagine fighting Albert Wesker in that kind of game.
I'm thinking, Killing Floor.
Maybe, yeah. Would Wesker be a boss or would he help out?
Oh, he'd be a boss.
Okay. Because I know in the Resident Evil, was it 8?
There's lots of explosions happening.
Or was it 8 or the 4 remake that you could play as Wesker and Nemesis?
I
know there's a
don't
mini
know
game.
what you're talking about.
There's a, not a mini game, but like a separate mode where you just like kill a bunch of shit as the various main characters, like Wesker, Leon,
Bonk.
Chris,
Bonk.
those kind of things.
Bonk.
I don't remember what it was. I never played it.
Bonk.
But it was basically just like a horde combat, see how long you can last.
I think I vaguely remember that. I'm going clubbing.
Thank God we're not in the Arctic.
Oh god, no. He's the club. I'm the club. I'm the club.
This is not what I meant. This is not what I meant.
Oh.
Two best friends. Two best friends at a bar drinking together. Lug eats the glass.
We have 3
He has
Ogrins
to
here.
pay for it.
At least one of them is eating glass.
Yeah. Lug ate the glass. Rotate Lug to eat the glass.
Bonk.
It's so funny just seeing you bitch slap the board over and over again.
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so upset that they got rid of the... I'm so upset that they got rid of these... I know why they got rid of the stun lock.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Just completely trivializes any boss that you happen to be fighting.
Yeah.
It was funny as hell.
You could probably. I wish they would make it so you could just unlock like lower
Oh, you can.
stages. Okay.
And yes, it is funny.
Yeah. Next little guy you see, just do that, please.
As soon as I get one that's alone with me, yeah.
Just bitch slap him over and over. The meaty thwack makes it.
Uh-huh. He's dead.
What was that? 3 slaps?
It helps that I have a thing that puts bleed on every melee attack I do.
You put on the brass spikes.
Hello!
Put down the club, man. You don't need it. This game is great.
Did you hear the ocean just now? Heavy rain! He says that as he goes nuts with his ranged weapon.
Slap hordes.
Out of my way! Out of my way! Out of my way! Out of my way!
Reach the old grandmother at shop right
Out of my way!
Friday.
Out of my way!
This is just a regular Black Friday.
More zombies than usual, though.
No, this is just the horde of old people. It's just pulling over old people with my shopping cart. Move over, Gramps. I need a PlayStation 5.
Crunch.
Walking up menacingly to them and just bitch slapping them over and over. Like Chad's stance, raise the hand, whip, 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 dead.
I hit someone with a rock. I hit someone with a rock. Don't know who, though. Wrong. Everything about Ogre tickles you pink, doesn't it?
He's such a silly little guy. I love him so much. P-Nights.
His fire starter.
Not his little whistle.
Oh, you are having a lovely time. Now that you're actually awake enough to see the shit I'm doing.
Oh, I'm lightheaded. Oh, shit.
What hell damn sound is that? Show your faces! Demon head!
You're gonna be having fits about this for the next 10 minutes.
Just on the ground. Right on his cheeks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm assuming you can't bitch slap that thing.
No, that's a monster.
Yeah. Focus makes you fire faster.
This is the heavy version.
That thing's healthy. Getting disintegrated.
Took some doing that. Well done, sir.
The way his body just folds.
Sending him to the floor.
I think that crunch was his spine. What is Grug doing?
Rug
I hit him in the ass.
runs face first into a wall and fucking dies.
I'm trained enough that I hear a mutant and I pull out my rock.
I believe that. I believe that you can send someone flying 10 feet just by simply throwing a rock at them.
Donk. 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 Donk.
I feel like you could pelt
Donk.
a pebble like a log.
Donk.
Can you not bitch slap the bullet?
It's not very effective.
Any barrels, or at least name this district for him.
Replace his head with the rock.
He missed. He missed again. I twitched.
Low, dude. You don't twitch. You throw rocks.
I'm normally much better, I swear.
You can crush somebody's skull with the flick of a wrist. And then you need a rock to help with that, but you can't use them if you throw them all at the ground.
The fact that it was point blank.
How did you miss? He was 3 feet.
Missed that one.
Going back to the Resident Evil Fat Shark game for a second, I feel like Ada would be a melee character.
I don't know. I mean, no one really
I
uses.
feel like she would be one, if not the martial arts character.
No one really uses melee weapons outside of desperation. in Resident Evil.
Like a last resort.
Yeah, like I'm out of ammo and all I have is a knife, or it's right in my face, and I'm going to stab it so that it stops chewing on me.
Well, thing is, I can't really see her using an assault rifle.
When I think of her, I tend to think of pistols.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Would you like a Kimbo?
No, just one pistol used expertly. Boink.
Like maybe like a movement character? Throw a rock. Throw a rock. Mulch his testicles.
Oh, I had forgotten the sheer joy of ragdolls. I thank you for this. pure, unfiltered joy of watching an enemy fly.
Dude, I can have like hours of fun just hopping in the keyboard and just wiggling a ragdoll around with my fist gun.
Oh, he just fell over. Boring.
He tripped.
He was already dead before I threw the rock. Shit. Oh well, I have 3 more.
Bitch slap. This bitch slapping a horde of zombies at a Walmart. Excuse me, I need a new cutting board. Just walking calmly forward, hands outstretched. Like wafting them away like a fart.
Oh, he's dead. I hit him right in the noggin.
It's very anticlimactic.
Well, thing is, it's dangerous when it's like a lot of things in games like this. It's not very dangerous on its own. It's dangerous when put together with everything else. That dialogue.
I didn't hear it.
Heretics everywhere! And everywhere else! Oh god!
That deserves a butt slap. It sounds so light, and yet in reality it is so violent.
Like, he's putting his full arm into this.
As you should for proper bitch slap. Have you seen those slapping competitions?
I have not. I'm generally not the kind of person to look up the phrase slapping competition.
Oh, they're real. There's something else, man. I didn't even see the thing.
It was a sniper.
Oh, that was the red.
The red laser.
Something in my throat, sorry. I love the
Look at the objective at the top right.
Purge the heretics. Okay.
Yeah, this is just clear out what's left.
Kill. Good time for some bitch slap.
That was my club, not my hand.
Yeah, I know, but still. Seeing his body curl around the claw was funny. Just shake him off.
Got him.
I'm sweaty. I'm not even the one playing. I still would wish to see him. Pop it in his mouth and punch.
Yay! Yippee! Not that I'm ever going to use it, but yay!
3 big guys.
And Grug.
Yeah. Honestly, he's the one I would expect not to be named Grug.
Yeah. Level
Say,
Mastery
wait,
20.
Say chat, lug. Say in chat, lug.
Lug. Did you already empty your bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I eat fast when it comes to my yellow fish, orange cheddar fish. Alright, so what now?
First up, talk to Hestia.
Wade.
She's the achievement lady.
I need you to keep the club.
That's fine, I was planning to anyway.
Okay.
Of goals.
No.
I wish to share your
Yeah, I
blessing.
mean, thank you. I'll be along presently.
I don't.
I'm still laughing at him pushing a shopping cart forward while wafting away hordes of zombies.
Oh yeah.
He just puts like a new dog bed in there.
There's blessings that upgrade the slap.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
I'm not gonna use them. Because as funny as they
Why
are, they
not?
suck.
They need to upgrade the slap.
The smack is not for killing things. The smack is for staggering things quickly.
And you can at least stagger hordes, right? Just go from chin to chin to chin to chin to chin.
Yes, you saw me doing it.
Yes, this is excellent.
You saw me just walking forward while mashing the button.
Let us see what can be done.
I need a new computer mouse. Get out of the way. I need a new tank top. I burst out of my last one.
Speaking of which,
Can you actually wear a tank top? Huh. Sudden trivia fact. For the 70s, Hulk show, The Incredible Hulk, they actually had a WWE wrestler playing as Hulk. And they were trying their hardest to try and figure out, like, how they were gonna make the transformation sequence. And what they ended up on was just putting tight shirts over the WWE wrestler and having him flex out of them. It worked.
I mean, I guess.
And I think they would just reuse those clips.
I told you I specifically picked these because they have snacks.
Oh yeah, all your cosmetics have some sort of food item on them.
Well, not my head.
Or dead animals.
I think that's a fish head in the middle.
You just tie on meat cubes to your glove. You eat the thread, extra fiber. I just really want to see him put an entire rat in his mouth. Steel-plated chin.
Mark III Brute Iron Jaw. Stainless.
Stainless.
Iron Jaw, Brute Goggles, and Big
And
Hood.
Big Hood. Put on the baseball helmet. Okay, that's not what I meant, but it looks more like a baseball helmet than the ones I was looking at.
Extra, 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 extra large.
Extra large. Bro, that's a popcorn bowl.
You get this from the beta.
Oh, you played the beta?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been a fan of Vermintide for years, and when I first heard that they were doing Darktide, I was like, I need it in my veins! Give it to me!
Nurse! Get the IV drip ready. I'm not gonna move for a long time.
Like, the second I could, I got it. I like how the goggles aren't worn right. Dude. Dude.
What is the quote again? Nobody knew who I was.
Can't
until I
see!
Nobody knew who I was until I put on the mask. Batman, I won't stand for this.
They're not quite on his eyes. They're, in fact, about an inch above his eyes.
He has special eyes. Bye, Brown.
This actually is more believable than this, because it covers up more
Because
of the
it covers
face.
enough of his face.
It covers up enough of his face that you can't tell that it's above his eyes.
It gives you the illusion that he's looking through the goggles.
Uh-huh. But I'm gonna stick with this because it lets me keep my beard.
Dude, I'm such a sweaty Cassandra right now.
What? What does that mean?
I'm sweaty.
It's the Cassandra part that tripped me up.
Rock.
Rock. Oh well, back to smashing. Do I change gun? I'm almost fully leveled on the kickback, so kickback.
All right.
Uh-oh. We're going back to the hourglass.
Where was that?
We're going back to the hourglass.
Where was that?
The sandy place.
Okay.
Oh, so you want something, do you?
Like you said, we're going back to the hourglass. I said, okay, where's that? And you said, we're going back to the hourglass.
That I did.
That is quite literally, word for word, what just happened.
Yeah, I
Beat
did.
for beat.
I mentioned
Line
earlier.
for line.
Yeah, earlier I did. I think what made me do that was I remembered earlier we were in the hourglass and I mentioned it. And I apparently just expected you to remember that. One of each class. Nice.
A balanced team.
I mean, all Ogren team.
Counting on your fingers.
I believe I'm trying to count how many fingers I have, yes. I think there's a bit of dialogue where he says why he's counting his fingers. He's trying to make sure that he has all of them. There's thieves about, you know. Just making sure that he still has all of them. Someone might have stolen some of them.
Oh, good. All 8 are still there.
Ooh, the veteran has the plasma gun.
Ooh. Looks like he's holding a fluorescent light
The
tube.
air tastes almost pure. Doubtless it will be a heretic trick.
This is the first decent place I've seen in this entire game.
Full of muties and worse.
This is near the top of the Hive City.
Like, it doesn't even look that abandoned.
The sand and stuff being thrown about by wind doesn't say that.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Also, the environmental shield is torn to bits up here.
Like, I would know that.
Sunlight.
Oh, of course this place is abandoned. The Schmiegeldorf is turned off. Like, you expect me to know that? You should have pitch slapped him. Rebind your alt fire to your mouse button.
You would do nothing but this if you could, huh?
Yeah. I would use the club, not to use the club, but to use the ability to have the ability to bitch slap everything in my way.
I killed the bomber.
Four Ogren, bitch slap only run. Girl boss, please.
Hello.
True.
It doesn't know what length its limbs are, dude. Are you talking about the mutant or the chaos spawn?
The fucking thing that tripped and went flying earlier.
Okay, because some of the animations for the chaos spawn look like it's tripping it.
Charger.
The mutant.
Okay.
Mutant is the thing I pull rocks out for.
Like, I could hear the... I could fucking hear the banana be like...
Oh yeah, that's what I laugh about every time. Oh.
Like, he did everything short of the fucking comedic... Yeah, he fell on the ground.
My goal continues to rise.
Hold on a second. DBD. According to game director Matthew Cote, Behavior has talked to Disney about putting Darth Vader into Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I saw a post about that. I didn't look into it.
YouTuber Saw Palin. Huh. Other interesting tidbits from the interview. They know people want new Stranger Things content and the door is not closed.
Huh.
They want PTB on all platforms, but it is a challenge. Switch impossible, PlayStation difficult, easy on Xbox. Endgame chat for consoles possible, but not a priority. No interest in permanent game modes or modifiers. Flow of change should be continuous. Prop hunt being considered. Fucking yes. Like, on the private server, basically a, offline version of the DBD servers that are, like, freely modded, made by the community. Like, I've seen some
I just
crazy
beat
shit.
that man's skull in from across the McDonald's order menu.
Hello, I'd like to get... We're closed! It's 9 p.m. Fuck off!
Such primitive methods of punishment.
DBD 2 not being considered, instead repeated upgrades to base game. They need to... Like, the source code for DBD is fucked.
Yeah, I know. But
Every time they update the game, something happens to Twins.
what is happening?
Watch, jacket, and pins were hints toward future content and anniversary stream. September is a South Asian folklore killer, not Japanese.
Who is?
September.
Huh.
Discussions with the owners of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Would love to see that in the game. The 10th
I know next to
anniversary-
nothing about Buffy, but
Well, I know Buffy's a badass.
yeah, yeah.
10th anniversary.
Also,
is
yet
for-
another entry into the why doesn't she just kill everyone team.
Dude, if Trevor can't do it, nobody can.
Trevor?
Trevor Belmont?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
If
said,
Belmont-
another entry in the why doesn't they just...
Alucard cannot do it.
Uh-huh.
Progress blocked by unpowered gate.
Favorite killer is the Hag. Favorite to play against is the Clown. This man's clinically insane. Legacy skins will never return.
Fair enough.
Huh.
That was a one-time thing. Gone.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I want. Obviously, Darth Vader would be cool as shit in DVD, but I don't know if I wanted.
I don't know if he fits.
Well, we have Springtrap and
Springtrap
Kaneki.
definitely fits.
Well, yeah, but we also have Ken Kaneki. The Trickster exists. Like, if you ever want to talk about something not fitting, you gotta look at the Trickster.
Oh boy. Trickster is a serial killer who does horrible things to people and records their screaming for his music.
Yeah, he tortures people and samples their screams. But if you don't look beyond that, a K-pop star in most circumstances is not scary.
But they did it.
Arguably.
I mean, yeah, you're used to it.
Dude, I still find Unknown, Dread, and now probably Springtrap terrifying. And it's not just because of their gameplay. They genuinely have uncanny designs.
This door can be opened if you have the wit
Trickster looks like a Tumblr sexy man.
Yeah, he does.
With all sorts of fanfics about how they're not actually that bad.
Yeah. The few fanfics I have read...
They're shipped with the Onceler.
Why can I see that in, like, the fucking 2014 Tumblr MS Paint art style?
Uh-huh. The Tumblr ecosystem.
Yeah. Freshly grown. Eco-friendly harvesting.
an acceptable performance. Proceed into
But we also have
habitat
Dracula,
isolation
which,
system
yes, he fits, but...
Oh, yeah. We still need, like, classical monsters, like werewolf, thing from the Black Lagoon,
Yeah.
Frankenstein,
Mummy.
mummy.
Like, I think a mummy would be cool, and I would love to see what they would do with that. Because if the one thing I can give DVD props
No
for that isn't
action can
gameplay because I
compensate for
shouldn't,
the
it
curse
is
of
that they're
nature.
it is that they're designed like they're
The design team, with a couple exceptions,
the art department is on point except for Stonewall. They do everything great. Like my favorite thing about Dead by Daylight is the sound design. It is so satisfying.
although the chase music can be a bit of an iffy one.
It varies.
But sometimes it sounds less like you're being chased by a killer and more like there's a washing machine that needs to be looked at.
Yeah, more like a washing machine is great. An overcharged washing machine is going. But 9 times out of 10, the sound design is excellent. And the designs are great too. Like, I think they did a great job with Ken, with Tokyo Ghoul. Like, they managed to make a completely 2D animated character look fit in with their realistic
Yeah.
game. Oh yeah, and if you also want to talk about things not fitting in, Nicolas fucking Cage.
I don't really have that problem with survivors most of the time, outside of the whole, why doesn't he just, you know, twist Legion's next 360 degrees?
720 degrees.
Do an ollie? With their spinal cord?
Using their ankles as wheels. But seriously, if you want to talk about things not fitting in, Nicolas Cage. I almost have him to prestige 50, and I still have trouble believing he's in the game sometimes. This is not a bit. Like, I love him dearly, and I love that he's in Dead by Daylight. And I know he asked to be in Dead by Daylight. He's one of the best characters they've released. For Survivor, at least. What's going on, Fred?
I'm hitting things with a rock.
Ranger dead, Howard, you beat him.
Or a pipe. Donk. Donk. Donk.
Like, I've been so into
Uh-oh.
talking about DVD, I haven't even paying attention, to be honest. You should probably kill that thing.
Killing the thing that could buff it first. Yep, that's plasma gun.
Finally.
Plasma gun is one of the best fuck single target weapons in the game.
Have you ever scrambled someone like an egg and folded them like an omelet?
Possibly, depending on your definitions.
One of my favorite things to say, you better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, and then I get hit and coins come out of me. And then...
Complete with sonic ring sound effect.
yeah. Love that vine. Like, I don't remember what it's from, but I know I've seen somebody in a game or movie get scrambled like an egg and folded like an omelet.
Fill your pouches!
It's sad that I don't remember what it's from.
I'm hungry.
Good luck, you're always hungry.
Russian!
I love my raspberry cobbler in a bag that I get one or two at Kita.
Oh, if you think that's rations.
Well, it's modern military rations.
Modern military rations, not 40k rations.
I love my unidentifiable pale cube.
Thank God it's unidentifiable. My beloved told me what's in our rations. You can have mine.
Tastes like chicken.
Have you ever heard of corpse starch?
Corpse starch? Isn't that what like gelatin is? Like chicken collagen?
Not in 40k it isn't.
I'm gonna regret this. Go on.
Oilent green.
Oh, it's made of people?
It's made of people.
Okay. What kind of people?
It is a way to recycle resources in hive cities. Now, it's generally starvation rations, but
Like last resort sort of thing?
usually, although memes say that it's basically all that a hive citizen will eat.
This is the right way.
It's basically you're either too poor or everyone's. You're either too poor for better food, or there's a starvation thing going on.
You remember the everything burrito from Adventure Time or regular show? It took like a second to not that he was staring at it, lift his arm, point his finger, and go thing. We got the everything burrito from the regular show. The meat of every animal on Earth wrapped in a burrito, and then it cuts to the commercial, and they're all eating it, and everybody goes, "Huh, it's like chicken." I think binging with Babbage made it at one point. It wasn't good. Like, he's made a lot of regular show stuff.
Regular show likes to do weird food stuff.
Yeah. Like, he made his own version of American cheese, or like processed cheese, to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Like, he experimented with things to put on the bread when you're toasting it, like the combination of cheeses. You know, that kind of shit.
I wonder what this does.
It probably places liquid from one tube to the other. I can't imagine it doing anything else.
It's a grimdark coffee machine. It makes recaf.
It recaffeinates your decaffeinated coffee.
That's actually what they call coffee here, recaf.
Huh.
Like, there's a couple of things that are meant to be...
It displaces water. Like, it does not warm it up, it does not cool it, it puts water from one place into another. However, it does have to be in the designated chambers.
It's a pump.
And they do have to be right next to each other for it to work.
Studio. I'm hungry and it's making me distracted.
The cabinet's right next to you, man. You get like a pop cart or something.
I could do that.
Hell, just hold down your mouse one and fucking reach over.
That's not how it works here.
Hold down your alt fire.
Still not how it works.
Spam your alt fire. Oh, the elevator's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking go. Go, son.
Have a box.
Eat your Pop-Tarts.
Out of nowhere, there has to be a reason.
Hold on, I'm gonna be like that one carrot.
Emperor preserve.
It's not really catching it.
It'd be an insult to all of righteous bearing to be trained by that switch.
Kinda catching it.
Station.
Bridge access corrupted.
Are we out of
Destroy
chocolate?
infestation to restore.
There might be more down there.
I like the brown sugar cinnamon balls. Hopefully better. This thing has eyes, and it must see the bullshit that you're spewing.
Demonic tissue abundance in decline.
And the bullshit that it's spewing, but more literal.
Sorry, I just got reminded of a Kid Icarus bit. I have no eyes, and Slenderman's new book, I have no eyes, and why can't I get a Cirque skull?
Gotta love Nurgle corruption.
Yep.
The walls are meaty.
The walls are meaty and looking at you.
The walls are meaty and smell like that chili con carne you left in the fridge for 3 weeks.
Seriously, dude, was it really necessary to put alligator meat in there? Look, I'm gonna eat my brown sugar popcorn. Fuck with that.
Bonk.
I should probably take the hoodie off, but I'd rather be hot and sneeze than have mosquito bites on my arms for several minutes. Yummy.
Dragon King! Dog dead. I was heard that.
Oh, was that the blunderbuss?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice you had it.
I've pulled it out every now and then.
Like, what gauge do you think this is?
Any.
I'm pretty sure, no, the lower the gauge, the scarier it is.
Well,
The smaller the gauge, the bigger the pellets.
mhm.
What is this, 2?
Have you forgotten the solution
It's a
already?
slug of 1 gauge.
Shoot the demonic growths.
That's how it works.
I'm gonna Google how it works. How do shotgun gauges work? Shotgun gauges are a system of measurement used to describe the bore diameter of a shotgun barrel. The term gauge refers to the number of lead balls, each with the same diameter as the shotgun barrel, so it would be required to weigh 1 pound. Huh. So a 12-gauge shotgun means that 12 lead balls with that diameter would weigh 1 pound. The smaller the gauge number, the larger the bore diameter. Huh.
Actually, I remember there was a bit of lore on the kickback. The factory that makes them also makes anti-aircraft guns, and the kickbacks are made from the failures.
Oh, that's what they named it. Because it has kick. I'm stupid.
My thanks!
So basically, shotgun gauges work by how many balls would weigh 1 pound?
Mm-hmm.
Destroy the
Balls of lead.
infestation to reassert control of
Yeah.
Inter-Orbit Data Relay Station TRS-150.
That was the AI summary, though, so it might not be entirely correct.
Get it!
Being chewed on.
No, Lug is not a snack, you are snack. I can add you on Discord, unfortunately. So thank you for hopping in.
Bonk.
Demonic infestation counter.
Pop-Tarts devoured.
Line transmitter.
I'm still eating one. So what's happening now?
An explosion.
Details?
There you go.
I love the way that when you kill multiple enemies at a time, it looks like a final wave. When was the last time you bitch slapped anybody?
Well, I'm currently bitch slapping them with my gun.
Well, you need to bitch slap them with your bitch slapping. I love them being slapped. It is so good. Just tossing them around like a children's ball.
But yeah, a good rule of thumb for enemies in both this game and Vermintide,
Yeah.
if they're still holding their weapon, they're not dead.
Okay, I can see it.
Because they're not going to animate them picking their weapon back up.
Entering the final iterative phase.
How did you miss? You have like 300 pellets in that thing.
I went from an empty stomach to one full of Pop-Tart. I'm a little jittery.
Just the geyser of blood. Yelp review, 3 out of 5 stars. A large, fat man pelted many rocks at me. A man with hands the size of dinner plates picked up rubble from the ground and started pelting them at me and my friends.
Uh-huh. Max on the kickback.
3 out of 5 stars. Service was excellent. Three out of 5 stars. He had a nice arc. I think we got time for one more.
I got the event thing.
What you get from event.
This thing.
Okay. Fully upgraded.
This is
Let me guide you in the act of penance.
Thank you.
You got the thing.
Let
I'm gonna look at it.
Oh, it's for the blunderbuss?
Mhm.
Nice.
You know what? I can use this.
It looks like a 50s diner. Like, it looks like a 1980s Chuck E. Cheese.
Off my gun.
It should be cared for as such.
Hmm. Good enough.
Like, it looks like I should be eating, like, really good pancakes and drinking mediocre coffee on that gun.
The work is complete.
He's looking at the guide again.
I am. Where blaze away and surgical. Black armor. Maniacs.
I don't think you should be giving maniacs flak armor. Our one offensive tool will no longer work on them. Like, it really looks like it should have a stamp saying property of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria on it. Am I alone in this?
A little.
Oh. I don't know why, but the skin just gives me vibes of a fucking pizzeria or diner.
Sire watches.
It's the red and white checkerboard.
Lola, I've had some special issue gear come in.
Thought I saw a swarm of flies for a second.
This is where we ended stream yesterday.
Well, I'm not tired.
Yeah.
I don't need to sleep now.
Departing
got
for
time for one more.
mission. Here we go.
Intermission. Intermission.
Oh boy!
Say your name. Sugma, Igron, Lug, and Krunk. Lug.
Manufactorum HL
The Lug says,
has been selected
Look at this!
for replicating the formulation of Mobius
sardines in a can.
Uh-huh.
is currently offline due to heretic interference. You are to correct the situation. May the Omnissiah guide you to victory. And may he grant me patience should your predictable failure come to pass.
The announcer lady's kind of a bitch.
That is Hadron, the tech priest I showed you earlier.
Oh, y'all are getting fucked up now. Like, if I saw those guys coming towards me, walking like
Ooh,
that,
I love this guy.
I would run immediately.
I love this guy.
Portentous day.
NGC or
I
KX-8.
trust the Manufactorum remains
Or KX for short.
offline.
Okay.
Infested with demonic matter it is. Purged it must be.
Did you hear that, varlets? Seek.
I just cut a man in half.
You liar.
I feel like I should win this gun as a prize at a carnival.
Oh, I don't like that noise. Hey, a gun.
I wonder where that came from. Just the red mist as you point blank fire this thing.
Men gate is footlight. Blessed are the good
So you can clear out the whole room just by firing that thing.
Oh, he pulled out his box of grenades.
Can you ask Sugma how we got to
Crunch, 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 crunch. Everything is on fire. I can see nothing.
Well, you can see fire.
The other Ogren in the grasp of the Chaos Spawn. Requesting help!
Reminds me of this one bit from the, IT something or other, a British show. To whom it may concern, fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark. Willing to hear from you soon. Yours truly,
Just four ogrins screaming at each other.
I feel like they could communicate with each other simply by screaming their names at each other.
A heretic assault is underway.
They may not be too smart, but I feel like they're very emotionally intelligent.
Well, root them out of cover.
They may not know much, but they do know a friend needs a hug. And a club so he can beat up his enemies. Like that! God. No, not delete. Ban. You still need to get Streamlabs set up over there.
Yeah.
Want me to do it for you?
Sometime later.
Okay. Well, it's actually surprisingly easy. I feel like those. I'm surprised he didn't turn into dust. Sugma really has this energy to him. Look at him.
Yes.
Look at Sugma real quick. He has a big mouth.
He's an ogre.
Wide mouth.
He's an ogre.
It's wider than yours. Handlebar mustache is giving him no fingers.
Just keep swinging.
I really want to just, like, toss a pizza into his... Just toss an entire pizza into his mouth. Frisbee.
He'd thank you.
Yeah, he would. I feel like you could bake a frozen pizza in his mouth.
You just eat it. Frozen.
Hurry up and summon that elevator, varlets. We have no time for shilly-shallying.
You might be slightly disappointed at the lack of bugs.
I'm rotting ready.
I mean, I could wrap a fucking ugh. I could defrost the pizza and wrap it in a rat. Or like just put a rat in it and fold it up. Now, do you remember Tomska?
Yeah.
Back when he wasn't doing so hot, he had a meal that he would make called the Just Fuck It. It was a frozen meat lover's pizza that he would defrost, or like, he would make it, and then it was like something with Doritos and sausages, and then he would just he would just take out the whole pizza, like put the toppings on, and just eat it like a taco. He was making it. He was doing like a him and a chef YouTuber he was friends with, like compare recipes. They would like teach each other their favorite college meals. He doesn't make that anymore.
I can imagine.
I think there's like a fried egg in there as well.
And I don't actually like meat lovers pizza that much. There's too much going on for me.
Huh.
At least the ones that I've had I didn't really like. Yeah, there's meat. There's a large variety of meat. It's all salty and savory, but...
You don't really taste the pizza, do you?
Yeah.
When I eat a pizza, I want to taste the pizza.
Yeah, I can't actually tell anything about the pizza itself. Just... It is a...
Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Suckman. Look at those lips.
Uh-huh.
There is room to sleep.
On my screen, it's just like 4 frames a second. No, not that. Like 15 frames a second. it's just He moves his mouth. He moves his mouse, and it's just a fucking blur on my end.
Excellent.
He's streaming it on Discord, and it's just like 15 frames a second.
Oh, goodbye.
That was the first time I've seen you die in this game.
And it was for me getting tossed off a cliff.
I'm surprised they waited enough for it. I'm surprised they had the muscle mass to do that. I'm just looking over the edge. Where low go?
Oh, Igron is not having a good time.
Watching Ogren gameplay is fun. I would give Sugma all of my friends.
Oh, things are going poorly.
Oh, so they are. Go on, Kronk. I believe in you. Go, Kronk. Get Kronk.
Hey, fellas.
Anyone up for tennis? Oh, he's alive.
But he might be the only one alive after. Even if he kills it, he's likely to be the only one alive at this point, at this rate.
Can he not go back and rescue you guys? Because you said you couldn't stop. Unless you were grabbed.
Well, here's the thing. What has the Chaos Spawn done multiple times now? Okay, he got one of them back.
Unfortunately, Sugma did suffer a death. Wow.
Can't stand good.
Thank you, Kronk.
I think I should be in charge.
When he says that, I believe him for some reason.
Metaphysical contagion in retreat. Continue.
You're currently being held hostage in this game, eating up a cold.
Can you not go faster? Wolfer cannot be permitted
Proceed
to learn
to
the
the
secret
fab.
of Mobian steel.
I don't think it's that bad.
Where's Sugma? Igron, what are you doing?
Did he just activate the witch?
No. But it's...
Ugly beastie, do not like.
Huh.
Can you not spectate Sugma?
Seemingly no?
Are you normally able to spectate captive players?
I don't normally die, so I don't actually know.
Wow, way to flex. I'm sorry, is that a bazooka fucking brass knuckle?
That is a Grenadier Gauntlet, and Kronk has been swallowed.
Yeah, you've got some.
I live again! Sugma's all the way over there!
What the hell is he? Oh, sorry, I was convinced. I was confusing him for Igron.
Get him back.
Which can also be read as, I guess.
Oh no.
You got put over the edge of the block.
Luckily they're programmed not to do that.
Okay, that's good. They wanted to be fair while you beat them.
Kronk has been swallowed again. I have been grabbed by a net.
Fucking get him.
I don't want to go over the edge again. What the? Do not eat me. Thank you. Not the cliff again.
I would have laughed.
After all of that.
Yeah, I would have laughed. And it wouldn't have been deserved. But I still would have done it. Now,
Ah,
go
God
and get
damn it.
the wide-lipped man. With bad teeth. Petting me a dog would be not a thing.
Right, don't go through that bridge. That bridge has the demon.
This is the point where you got knocked off, wasn't it?
No, earlier.
Oh god, she farted. Watch out. Hi, hello.
If they watch out, as if there's anything I can do.
I'm just warning you, man. Can you still hear me like this?
Speak? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. The smell is dissipated. Did you just beat him up to the wall?
Yes.
Petting a dog is nice.
It is.
How envious do you feel?
I'm currently crushing the enemies of the Emperor.
So I assume fairy.
Not at all.
What is that gun?
Grenadier Gauntlet.
You need health.
I feel like I should break that.
It does look like a breakable thing, doesn't it?
He's getting jiggy with it.
Getting funky with the beat.
Time is almost up, Varus. Faster!
I feel like some pretty entire map.
Like Ed.
Yeah.
Good lord!
Good lord, man!
I want you to know that when I see disgusting things, I tend to hear double D in my head.
Do lament the condition of this facility. Tertium
Good lord!
stratum has proven itself lacks time and again. Organics were ever thus.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, there's what we're playing.
So, bombers,
Yeah.
they'll pull the pin and then throw it. If you kill them after they pull the pin, but before they throw it, they drop it at their feet.
Yeah.
This can lead to awkwardness occasionally.
I can imagine. It's like that one Black Ops perk. When you die, you drop a
live grenade.
Live grenade.
Go there! This way!
There's also the classic move, just unpin, like maybe you're like the last two alive, and then you just unpin a grenade and just run at them.
For the door!
Not even that. He didn't even get that far. He was liquid before he could say that.
Ronk?
Wrong? He looks so dopey with the mask. Like, he gives me Pyro energy. Like, Pyro TF2 energy.
Intimidating, but also dopey at the same
Yeah.
time.
Like, I could see him in a kiddie pool. Or eating the kiddie pool.
We're eating the kiddie pool. I hear a dog.
Sniffling. I love that.
Yay.
This is the kind of gun I imagine a magician would use because it makes you disappear. That is not fun with the motion blur on my end.
Behold the smelter. Inert. Unfunctional.
Good luck, KX.
It will be restored. It must.
We don't really know much about KX other than he's old and even less good at social stuff than Hadron.
Now, why didn't you get this luxury? Being able to hold onto the edge.
I was knocked away. I was knocked too far away from the edge. If you're sent flying too
Bodies fly around.
if you're sent flying too far away from the edge, you just die.
Just die immediately, yeah. And then 20 seconds later, your identical twin just happened to get captured.
Just how the game is.
No! My long lost triplet!
Another dog. There are 2 dogs. 3 dogs. And do I hear 3?
The pound!
Put things back to rights.
Do I hear 5?
Destroy the metaphysical blight. Let power flow to where there is
Don't let this take it all. Dead as tornado. Under attack.
Swing in a club. Swing in a club.
You have everything you need to play baseball. Or cricket if you're feeling particularly fancy.
Admonished. Proceed.
Ow. 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 The bullets, they sting.
I imagine they do, they're both. No matter how thick your endoskeleton is.
A single entity now remains.
Does whipping your mouse around make it hit more targets?
Yeah, messing with the hitbox.
Ah,
final task.
The thing does travel from one side of the screen to the other.
yeah.
So if there's more screen to travel to. Not quite how it works, but
Close enough. I imagine there would just be like a traveling hitbox.
yeah. And by whipping it around, I'm whipping the hitbox.
Faster and over a longer range. Makes sense.
The machines rejoice. As
Gun. Big gun.
You have a rock. You're better than me. Is now not bitch slapping time?
Okay, that was funny.
God damn it, I looked away. What happened?
One of the Ogrins gets trapped by a net. He gets pulled out of the trap, and then another net catches him. He barely even had time to stand up.
The smelter is online, and the ritual of steel in our hands alone. An acceptable performance.
Only 2 of us died.
I'm in the zone.
Acceptable performance.
In your
Ready.
crunching noises.
Well, mine includes Doritos, so I think we're in the same place.
Here's a box of food.
I love how one of the options for grenades is just hurling a box of grenades.
And the other one is what is called a frag bomb. You get one.
Hold out your rock.
Boom coming up.
He just used the frag bomb. Yay!
Ah, what a good mission. Just eats the rock.
But yeah. Big friendly rock, box full of hurt, and frag bomb. Yay.
You forgot to say your catchphrase.
Eh.
Lug. So that's all the time we got today, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back on Thursday with Marvel Rivals on both channels.
Talk to the achievement lady.
Can we go back to Blueprints on Saturday and Sunday?
Through
I need to finish
service,
that game.
we atone for our
Just so I
sins.
can play it in my off time. Because that is a fun game to play.
Walk in the
What's a relic
Emperor's
without
light.
a bit of wear and tear? Shows it's been well used.
Alright. So we got.
What he said earlier, we'll be back on Thursday.
Yep, Marvel Rivals 2:45 EST PM.
Yay.
Yeah.